sorry for that burp. Hi everybody, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to make a video talking about jury duty. Now, there are many responsibilities and then there are many privileges of having citizenship, but the one responsibility that I never really understood or why it was a responsibility was jury duty. Now, normal people some people can go for their whole life with never being selected for it. And who does it? Who are the people in the United States Supreme Court, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court, Allegheny County Court, or even Portview Local Court that spin that little whatever thing you call it with a bunch of names in it, and then it pops up and they say, well, we'll see how this person plays out. Must be like this. Okay, we're spinning that thing. Let's pull out the name. Oh, what name did you pull out? I pulled out Jordan Long. Hey, let's see if she wants this responsibility. My opinion is that jury duty should be a volunteered thing. You know, it shouldn't be, oh, we pulled your name out of the spinner, or whatever they call that thing, and now we're gonna try to, force you into doing it, because if you don't, we'll make a crime out of it. I don't know, Jordan says, but apparently people who are exempt from having their names pulled out of the hat or that spinner or whatever thing you want to call it, grayer, are people with disabilities, handicaps, medical conditions, or other issues that might make them unable to participate in such thing. Seriously, Jordan said, and the sad thing is, why is this a responsibility? Why can't it just be a choice? Why can't it just be volunteered? You really think you think I really personally like that response? It's your responsibility. No, it's not. It's not my responsibility to decide if someone's innocent or guilty of a crime. Okay? That's not my job. I don't remember that. That's one responsibility of citizenship. I don't understand that. If somebody wants to volunteer for it, then I understand it. But I have to force it on you. Yeah. Jordan said, do you really think I want to take time and go to Portview Magistrative Court or Allegheny County Court or Pennsylvania Supreme Court or the United States Supreme Court and go, and then you come in and two things happen. One, oh, you're perfect. You'll be a good, perfect juror. Or another thing happens. Oh, we're sorry. It was a mistake. We pulled your name out of that spinner thing. You can go home. Yeah. Because we all know, Jordan said, they're not going to compensate you that well. And I've known people who have had their name pulled out of a hat or the grayer or whatever you want to call that thing. I'm not really sure how they do it, but it must be something like that. I mean, everybody must put everybody's names in there and spin it around. Okay? Can somebody explain to me why that became a responsibility and why it couldn't be voluntarily? If someone volunteered to do it, then that would have been perfectly fine. But they make it where it's not a volunteering thing. It comes out of nowhere, But in my case, Jordan said, in my case, since I do have a learning disability, there's my get out of it. Because I could explain and say, I don't think I'm going to be a good juror, regardless. Because I got a disability, Jordan says. You're right. You're exempt from it. You can go home. Yeah, it's not like you're going to compensate me. It's not like you're going to pay me a lot. We all know people on jury duty don't get paid that much. And it's not like and it's certainly not, and I know you're upset that I know that you just love to pin this responsibility on me. Yeah, I'm sure there are people who, for some reason, say it's a responsibility, but they can never fully explain why it's a responsibility. Okay? I don't know. And if it's a responsibility, why do they put assumptions on it? But since they do put assumptions on it, Jordan says, that's how I got out of it. But since I do got a disability, Jordan says, my name's never going to get pulled out of it. Okay? And even when someone who doesn't have a disability or a handicap or some type of problem that would have sent them from being there, it's still inconvenient. If the person has a job, they got to call off that week or that month off that job and hope that the place still decides not to let them go during that time. But legally, a place has to keep somebody employed during their time as jury duty. They don't have to compensate them for their time during jury duty, but they still got to keep them employed, or understanding. But if you don't have a job, Jordan said, it's still an inconvenience because they're not going to compensate you for anything. They're not going to compensate you for all the gas you got to use to go back and forth. You know. We don't know that's the truth. And I always want to say, you better stop pulling my name out of that thing, Jordan says, because I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. I have a disability, a learning disability, and I'm exempt from it. So you better just throw my name in a trash can and don't pull it out ever again. Yeah, I know you people are thinking, oh, they wouldn't let me say something like that. Yeah, freedom of speech, Jordan says. Freedom of speech. Me telling them they shouldn't be pulling my name out isn't something illegal, you know. Because they probably do pull names out or numbers out or whatever they do. So I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you enjoyed this video.